even touched. They can only be felt through your heart. And I'm sure all of you have felt that today. There is something that we feel whenever we have this foundation day, because there are so many people who are attached to this. The journey, is for 102 years, and the school has already completed 69 years, and we are celebrating the 70th Foundation Day. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much, because that is the only prayer that I can have for all of you. Thanks a lot. People who have worked in the past, people who are in present, and I'm sure many of those people who are sitting in front, they will also join this, right? Can I get that yes from all of you? And yes, you need to join, because the journey has to continue. And we have seen one inspiration out here, right here, young inspiration. She completed her medicine and then she decided to do eyes, and she's serving the country. Thank you. I consider it a great privilege to propose a vote of thanks to this August gathering, who have witnessed it as a memorable and a successful event. This definitely brings back to our mind the powerful vision of our founders, our founding fathers of this institute, the apex body Shiksha Foundation and its 4 units. The objective being learning, developing girl-child, a temple of learning which has been built for all of us. The abode of learning, Sri Shiksha. Because we understand education is all about empowerment, and that empowerment, which has rightly been said, gives you self-confidence, which I also told you on 3rd of January, that your teachers takes you from ignorance to building up of self-confidence. It will only make you wealthy and healthy, and it will take you to a progressive society. That thought was there 102 years back, the thought is also there now. We are observing our 70th Foundation Day, and we pay our humble respect and gratitude to late J.K. Birla and late G.T. Birla, who had donated their house, and the thought of Sitaramji Saksaria and Bhagirathi Kanoria and many other visionaries who also had thought of making a child, a girl child, empowered by building this temple to contribute to the society. India otherwise would still be lost in the darkness of the Middle Ages. Honorable Chief Guest, dignitaries, staff members, past and present, guardians and students, good afternoon to you. I express my gratitude to the esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Akanksha Bhaskar, IAS, for those inspiring words, because they are sure to enkindle the young minds of our learners. Today, my words are not enough to express gratitude. On behalf of the school and from the parent body, I thank you for a very, very thought-provoking address which set a perfect platform for our school. I would like to thank our President for all his words of wisdom that radiated a source of energy for all of us. We will always remain grateful to him for always being with us. We thank Mrs. Sumangala Birla for joining us in this very, very special day. I thank all the trustee members, the executive committee members, the management committee members for their selfless effort and for strengthening the school to attain its present I thank all the other dignitaries who were part of this program. I express my thanks especially to our Deputy Secretary General, Mr. Agarwal, our school principal, Mrs. Tangent, our headmistress, Mrs. Mukherjee. I thank Dr. Shubhendu Mojumdar, Principal, Calcutta Business School, and all our distinguished guests representing other institutes and alumni who have made this program a memorable one with your presence. I thank all the faculties who are second parent to all our students. We feel so proud of you, and I really thank you from the bottom of my heart. You have always made a difference. Every time when I see you, your performance, I feel so grateful to the Almighty that maybe it is a coincidence, but all of you are there with this institute. A round of applause for all our teachers and faculty members. Thank you. Nevertheless, let me tell you, there are some people who also work from the back. They are other staff members. You don't see them every day interacting, but they are also doing many things very quietly, silently. Whether it is the decoration, whether it is other back office job. So thank you to all the staff members who have been there before and now. To all our support staff who are always there to keep the premises neat and clean for us when we enter. And very quietly, you see, whether we are getting our things at the right time or not. Not every time I get this opportunity to thank you. Thank you so much. I owe my hearty thanks to the organizers of the program who have planned the program very, very meticulously with lot of care to make the celebration of the day a memorable one. I'm sure all of you will agree to that. The small children, the way they dance, so beautifully they dance. The children who sang, they sang from their hearts. So not to mention all the names, but I would like to mention the dance teachers, Shushmita Panda, Debosri, and the music teacher, Paulavi. Thank you so much. And the team. I also express my appreciation for the MCs for doing such a great job. I congratulate all the participants who took part in the cultural program. Yes, people can think, people can direct, but ultimately you performed. And you have done a wonderful job. Thank you so much. The students, I thank you from the management. Any event, I'm sure you will realize that cannot happen overnight. The wheels start rolling in advance. We have been very fortunate enough to be backed by such a team who is always motivated and dedicated, towards making such events possible and making it successful. I cannot thank everyone enough for their involvement they have shown and the willingness they have taken on the completion of the task beyond their comfort zones. I congratulate all the awardees from Sri Shikshayatan's school and also from Marwari Balika Vidyalaya and Calcutta Business School for their very, very good work. I congratulate otherwise also, let me tell you, maybe you were not there, but otherwise also we all appreciate your work and I congratulate each one of you for rising to the occasion for the cause of education in the most challenging times of contemporary history. Even after 2 years, we are all strong, we are all with one another. I think we should thank each other for that. I'm sure you gave that company to one another, and that is why we are all again together physically organizing this program after 2 years. Well, that calendar which you saw is Again, a work of our students and guided by our faculty members, principal and our headmistress. This time, it is all about food. And I'm sure all of you are hungry now. And so you have to give me 2 minutes to complete this. And this time, it has been food from all over India. And there has been only vegetarian food, no non-vegetarian thing. And every time you can keep it on your table, and every time when you feel that you're hungry, you can look into that calendar. So it is going to fill up your stomach for some time. Happy looking at those calendars, and I thank all the students who have contributed to that calendar, which we are going to enjoy throughout the year. I thank the members of the print and the electronic media who have always cooperated with us to attend the program and have given the school a very good coverage. I shall be failing in my duty if I do not express my gratitude to all the staff members, everyone who has contributed for this program. I would like to thank people who have worked towards making the trophies and the certificates and getting everything organized. Trophies have been designed by Mr. Shamul Mukherjee, and I like to thank Shubhra for that, for coordinating. Pandal has been done by Mr. Nadi, catering has been done by Kakati, floral decoration by Karthik, printing, Go Graphic. Once again, I thank each and everyone. I hope I have not left out anyone. If I did, let me tell you, I apologize if I have not mentioned your name, but my thanks goes out to everybody who has contributed. Finally, I leave you with the inspiring quote of Martin Luther King: "An individual has not started living until he can arise above the narrow confines of his individualistic concerns to the broader concerns of humanity." And you have done that you are not encased only looking after yourself. You are actually building a community. You are doing a social work. You are part of an educational institution. Thanks a lot. Last but not the least, I thank all the students for showing their interest in the program. Once again, let me all invite you for joining us for the lunch. And before I end, let me tell you that we have many of the ex-teachers here. Thank you so much for joining us and joining us in our journey. Once again, it is so nice to have you over. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Friends, in the long list of thank you and gratitude, all of present in the auditorium, I think one person has been left who also deserves a big thanks, big sense of gratitude for everybody. She is none other than Mrs. Patati Bhattacharya, our Secretary General. On behalf of everybody who are present here and even who are not present here, we missed one thing at the Century program. Madam has given a long list of thank you for more than 100 people. But we failed in our duty. I admit it. We could not thank her in that program. So we are amending that mistake, madam. And I request everybody present in the auditorium, please give a standing ovation to Mrs. Bhattacharya for her contribution, for her guidance, for her involvement. Wish you all the best. Thank you, sir. Thank you.